Hello, beautiful people. It is your girl, Miss Charlotte, and you already know I'm about to talk some ish.
He said, keep her name out of your mouth.
Let me at him. Let me at him. We rebuke you, Pookie. Pookie, get out.
Let me at him. Let me at him. You gonna learn today?
The reason why I said Chris Rock is probably going to get slapped again is because I read this really great article, and I'm going to share it with you real quick. Her name is Candace McDuffie. I got my notes because I don't want to forget anything. She really did a good job in this article because she reminded me of Chris Rock in his, he just antagonized black women. And it seems to be his thing to have black women be the butt end of his jokes. And I'm going to just say this real quick. I have a funny feeling that Chris Rock might have a thing for Jada because he cannot keep her name out of his mouth. And I'm going to share the history that I got from this article. But even in this Netflix, I'm not watching it. I don't need to watch it. There's enough clips. I done heard what he had to say. Yes, like everybody else, I did want to know what he had to say, but I wanted to know that a year ago, not a year later and a week before the Oscars. Like, for real? Now you ready to talk? Now, I ain't mad at his hustle, okay? I see what him and Netflix is doing, and people who have seen it already told me that he says it at the end. So, I get it. It's clout chasing. He's getting a coin. He's getting a bag. It's clickbait. Whatever. I get it. It's cheap to me. If you really had something to say, you should have said it a year ago or half a year ago. But 1 week before the Oscars, tell me what you think about that. Don't you think this is just like, I just hate being played, and I hate when we play ourselves. And I just hate when I see something that's just too easy. Like, really? But anyway, leave it in the comment section if you are watching it. If you're not going to watch it, what do you think about the timing of it? I just feel like, really? But let's get back to this article. So the article is called Why Chris Rock Deserved to be Slapped by Will Smith. And the writer is Candace McDuffie, and it was The Root. That was the magazine or the blog. I'm going to leave it in the description. But she did an excellent job at reminding me of Chris Rock and his issues with black women. So the first thing she said in the article was in 1997, Chris mocked Jada for participating in the Million Women's March. Do you guys remember that? It was the Million Man March and then the Million Women's March, which back in those days, I actually went to that. We was just the unity. Oh my God, I miss those days. Do you guys remember that? Put it in the comment if you went to the the march, either the men or the women. See if you remember that, and if you do, put it in the comment section. But that was a good time. But anyway, he mocked her for fighting for women's equality. That's what the whole march was about. And that's what the Million Man March was about. And then there was one for the women. Now, at this time, Chris was married to a black woman, and he has 2 black daughters. So what's really right, Chris? What are you mocking Jada for? Okay, so that was the first thing that she reminded me of. Candace, girl, you did this. The second thing, in 2016, he mocked her for boycotting the Oscars. We all know the Oscars, lack diversity. And in 2016, she was boycotting it. And so Chris' joke was, Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited. Okay, that's funny, but really, I don't think Chris Rock is invited to anybody's panties, because for me, I still can't get Pookie out of my mind. He just always looked like Pookie to me. So it is what it is. You like what you like. I see Pookie, so I don't think he's going to be invited to a lot of panties, but that's just me. But anyway, getting back to the third point that she reminded me of. Do you remember the Good Hair documentary? I watched it and I can't remember. I don't remember not liking it, but what she was saying was there was a lot of controversy where a lot of people were saying that he oversimplified the impact of white supremacy on black folks overall. And I did not know this. Did you know that Chris Rock ran his fingers through Oprah's hair to see if it was real? Child, did not know that until I read this article. Now, Chris, are you seriously running your fingers through Oprah Winfrey's hair as if you don't know that black women can grow their own hair? And before y'all even say it, yes, I know. The weaves is out of control. You know, the wigs is out of control. I like them both. But please miss me with thinking that we cannot grow our own hair. If you take good care of it, if you maintain it, yes, you can grow beautiful, thick, strong hair. There's millions of black women and they don't have to be mixed either. So miss me with that, okay? I can't believe he did that. So Oprah might be the next one who might slap him, okay? The list continues. So in 2017, in his Rolling Stone interview, Chris referred himself as a piece of shit. Why? Because he cheated on his wife, not once, not twice, but 3 times. But in his Netflix special, he's dogging out Jada for her entanglement, which her or Will didn't have a problem with. So if they didn't have a problem with it, why should he? But how dare you talk about it when you done cheated on your wife 3 times? And ladies, we got to stop giving in to the brainwashing as well, because it's not fair. In society, they push this on us. Oh, you got to forgive the man. The man done cheated 3, 4, 5 times and it's all good. But soon as a woman do something, soon as she cheats 1 time, throw her to the hounds of hell when a woman does it. And we got, ladies, we got to stop buying into that bullshit. We really do, because we forgive our men, but as soon as we do something, they don't want to forgive us. And society goes along with it. Everybody wants to throw Jada underneath the bus, but we don't really know what's going on. And I'm telling you now, some of y'all better leave her alone. Because if y'all really get Jada pissed off and she start really talking, she may say some things that we really do not want to know. If you go back to that Red Table interview where Will and Jada talk about the entanglement, go back to that interview. There's a part in there that a lot of people just refuse to hear. Will said to Jada, he said, I should pay you back. And Jada said, I think you've paid me back more than enough. And he was like, oh yeah. Go back and peep that video. That right there is telling you something. We really don't want Jada talking. And ladies, you know this. When you're in a relationship and you love, most of us are ride or die. We be holding their secrets, and then something happened to us, and then everybody wants to come down on us, and we be holding that shit. We be like, if they only knew what you did to me, or if they only knew what you've been doing. We really do not want to piss her off, because we do not need to know everything that's been going on. But best believe, if they were cool with it, they were cool with it for a reason. So who the hell does Chris think what is he doing? I think he really want to get with Jada, because how you gonna cheat on your wife 3 times and then try to make something out of Jada cheating on her husband when they're cool with it? Think about that. Put whatever you think in the comment on that, because I want to hear what y'all got to say. Because I'm serious. I'm really sick of men being able to cheat 3 and 4 times, and we all supposed to be like, oh well, that's cool. And as soon as a woman do it, we ready to burn her at the stake. Y'all can miss me with that. Seriously. And I don't want to hear, oh, men are so sensitive. I don't want to hear none of that. Anyway. No, the last one that she reminded me of. When Barack Obama was, doing the election, and Chris said that Barack Obama needed a white wife because they know how to stay in their place. Yeah. Michelle might be the next one to slap Chris in his mouth because he's just been doing too much. And this article, I'm telling you, is so good because she reminded me of all of the butt-in jokes that black women have been for Chris Rock. I don't know what his problem is. I don't have a problem with him. I don't have a problem with Will. Like I said in my other video, I was not mad that Will slapped him because personally as a black woman, I really love when our black men stand up for us. Now, yes, I don't think he should have done it at the Oscars. I think he should have done it in the green room. Like I said in my other video, you know, take him to the side, slap him near. He did not have to do it in front of the whole world. But I was not mad because I do believe that we need our black men to stand up for us. And Chris, if you continue to keep talking this ish and you can't keep Jada's name out your mouth, I don't think Will or Jada's going to clap back. I think they are going to let him get his coins. I think they're going to let him have this one because he won't sue them. He can get his coins through Netflix because Netflix played everybody with this clickbait. But that's another story. But let me just say this. I would not be surprised if somebody else slaps the BW taste out of Chris Rock's mouth. It might be a black woman. Because you can't keep just talking about us and making fun and having us be the butt end of your jokes and think you just going to keep skating by. Somebody going to be like, you listen here, Pookie. You've been doing too much Pookie drugs or something going on. You think you got slapped? Once, but you might be getting slapped a couple more times if you keep rolling like this. And again, why are you talking about Jada in this special when it was Will that slapped you? And Jada has said this so many times. She said Will is his own man. She don't control him. But y'all want to make up so many excuses for men. It's everybody else's fault but the man. Will even said his wife has nothing to do with this. Will is his own man. Will decided to get up and slap Chris. Let the men handle their thing. Don't worry about Jada. Why do you keep her name in your mouth? What's really going on? Do you really want to get with Jada and she rejected you? That's why you so mad? I mean, I don't understand what's really going on. But anyway, that's my little take on that. If you understand what I'm talking about, give me the thumbs up. And if you don't, it's good. Give me the thumbs down. We can always agree to disagree. You never have to agree with what I say. Just keep it cute. Because any trolling, any hate, it's going to get deleted. Don't forget, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever you like. I'm probably there. And don't forget to share my videos.